Good day, everybody. This is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I'm coming to you today with a 1954 Hudson Hornet, which is part of my Mental Health Awareness Group Bill 2026. That's sponsored by Larry from Model Car Madness and with Billy from Crankenstein Creations and myself, the Modeling Hermit, as I said, helping to host that. And the Hornet is my animal connection in this. Larry wanted us to use an animal name with this, and so I kind of consider it my familiar for those that are into D&D and such like that. So, and then this actually is already green on the cover. I will be using some green in this car, and we're going to see what happens with it. Now, I've saved you the work of watching me cut open plastic bags and pull stuff out. I mean, you know, like I just turn this around here, and there's the plastic bags over there and the parts there. So, I mean, that's there. But I had the body out, and this is kind of surprising me. This is, like I say, Moebius Models. And usually they're really good about having mold lines and such like that, they're careful about those. But in this one here, I've got a faint mold line, almost kind of a ghost mold line here. I'm actually thinking about, since that's on both sides, I may use that in my custom painting, so I may be careful about sanding that out. But we do have one going across the back of the trunk right there. So I'm going to have to be very careful, and that does have to come out. And here is a really kind of a vicious little mold flash right there. That I got to be careful of sanding that out, because you can see on the other side, it's got trim that goes in on both sides here. So I've got to be really careful when I sand this out on this side here and file it out and such. And then I think on the hood, looks like on, what am I seeing? Yeah, we've got it on the hood here. There's another mold line that goes across there. So when you're working with this, you got to be careful of that you don't, sand out your lettering too while you're at it. And then there's a deep, on the hood here, there is a deep mold line. What is, let me see. Oh, that's from this back piece here. So that there is coming through. Try to not knock you, but that's actually coming through on this side here. So that's going to have to be filled too. So there are some issues with this body as you're working on it that you're going to have to be real careful of. Let's see. The chassis is, let me see if I can get it out of there. So that's okay. That's separate. Okay, there's a little flash here. Things I have to work on there. The flat chassis is with one piece of the framework here. And like I said, there's a little piece, a couple of things here, flash, you're going to have to deal with there. Or I'm going to have to deal with. Then we got the, let's see, we have the gas tank molded in to the interior tub here. And then this, well, the interior base. So this is a multi-piece interior again. That's good because I'm thinking about putting 4 bucket seats in. I'm not planning on going stock with this. We'll see. But if I'm planning on not going stock, I probably will. But yeah, so that's all nicely detailed there. I don't see any flash or any problems with that. That's looking good. Let's see. We talked about the hood. Interior. The dash is not a lot of detail on that. I may be customizing that too. One of the things that I wanted to mention, did I just see that here just a minute ago? Anyway, so there are little pieces, mold pieces on the dash. You can see them right there. They're on the sprue here. Some right there, different places on there. Save those. They are really great for interior or for dioramas and such like that. They make good pop cans and such like that, soda cans and such. So kind of keep an eye on those. Okay, oh, here's a couple really nice soda cans. Right there and right there. Those will make great soda cans. A couple more here. So anyway, when you cut those off, save those things. It doesn't hurt. We've got the visor. I'll probably put that visor on. My thoughts on this is kind of going at it as a lowrider, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I've never seen one done as a lowrider, so I may have to do that. Again, you have all kinds of, different things on the... let's see, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's those seat back poles for the back of the front seat. That's what those things are. Okay. So I lost my train of thought. I saw those and lost my train of thought. And I haven't got it back, so we'll just move on. The interior sides, nice panels. Nice panels. They do have the molded in. I really wish we could get to where we could get away from the molded in door handles and such, window cranks, because they make really nice things to add on. The engine, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. I'm thinking about someplace I saw, I think it's the 53 Ford pickup, I think it is, that has a DeSoto engine in it that I'm actually would like to try and use in this thing here. So we will have to see. Now the tires and wheels, they got the stock tires wheels for this, but I found some nice mag wheels for it and some white wall tires that I may use on this in teal. Another thing that I've got someplace around here, I've got a resin LS1 engine that I'm thinking about using teal. But Hudson became part of AMC, which then became part of Chrysler Corporation. So that's kind of why I'm thinking about trying to use like a Chrysler engine in this or something. One of the big 426 Hemis or something. If I could use that DeSoto engine, that's more fitting for the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, which is the thing that I'd probably be going at for this one here. So we're going to have to see what happens with this thing as we go along. And a very conservative car. We got grandma driving and picking up mother and a couple of children and stuff, and this is kind of the way they display this car. So I figure since it's going to be, kind of basic, I'm going to go a little wild on it and just see what happens. And so we're going to proceed on this and take this mess that I've got there and turn all of that stuff into a model car. So, because isn't that what model cars is? You just take all the junk that's in the box and a little bit of glue and some paint, and you end up with the model car out of the deal. See, isn't it just that simple and that easy? We wish. So anyway, this is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I am off the air and I'm gone.